Don't we all love that feeling of high anxiety, that pit in your stomach, your palms are sweaty, you might even have to use the bathroom? No? Well, I do. I don't have to use the bathroom, but I love that feeling. I chase it, and I do that by drag racing. Drag racing, according to Britannica, is a motorsport invented in the United States after World War II, where mostly veterans participated. I guess they get the same feeling that I like. It involves two cars racing parallel in a straight, flat course. Normally, it's a quarter mile in length. Um, and I think it's super fun. You could drag race in your local track for normally you pay $20 to $40, and you could take your. I mean, you could take your dedicated track car there, or you could even take your grandma's Oldsmobile, and you'll still have a bunch of fun. You'll still get down the track and enjoy yourself. So a day at the track would pretty much look like this, right? You go over there, you hang out, you get in line to go down the strip. You wait in line. This is where the nerves start coming up. You start thinking about, will the machine you built perform as you would like it? Um, you start thinking about the crowd watching you because at that moment, for those few seconds, you are the spectacle, right? So there's nerves. Definitely put a factor in your race and your setup and in the way you handle everything. So next, what do you do? You're finally coming up to the line. You're almost there. The official finally tells you, guides you past the water box. The water box is a water with no box. So it's a little area that they hose down in order to get your tires wet so you can do a good burnout, which is the fun part and the next part. So you do your burnout. The way I do it, I like to hold my e-brake up. I hold the button down so that way I can control it. E-brake up. I rev my motor out to what I'm supposed to do. My burnout at. I get nice and comfy in my chair. I let the e-brake out and my clutch out while I'm in third gear and I do my burnout. The car's going everywhere. Someone who doesn't love a good burnout, right? You love watching it. You love doing it. It's great. We do it all the time when it rains. Not really. Anyway, so finally you're gonna start creeping up the line. You gotta go very slowly because you have to watch the way you light up your Christmas tree. By Christmas tree, this is what I mean. Every track has a Christmas tree. Well, this is what we call it. So at the starting line, at the bottom, there's a two infrared beams that light once your car or that get interrupted as your car passes them. So every infrared beam, each of them light one of these bulbs up. The first one will light up your pre-stage light. The next one will light up your staging light. And there's about 6 to 12 inches in between these two. So you have to creep in very slowly, light this one up. Then if you have a two-step launch control or something like that, you might want to get on there at that time. Or you could sit there with your nerves high like I do at this point. Make sure your gauges are good to go. Do your little ritual. Then you creep in a little bit further. You light your stage light. Then ready? Here we go. One, two, three. They light like that. And then green means go. Off to the races, literally. If you get a red light, it means you lost. It's okay though. We all lose sometimes. This means either you went before the green light or you just went too far after those infrared beams and you messed up the clock somehow or something like that. Then the winner is the guy that gets to the finish line the fastest. Uh, After the race, you can hang out at the pits. People set up tents, they listen to music, they grow food there. It's actually a good time. It's a family friendly environment, which brings me to my next point. According to Sage Journal's article, Lessons from Sports, published in 2007, children involved in sports and extracurricular activities had a reduced delinquent behavior, and this reduced delinquent behavior was exponentially increased. Well, the benefit was exponentially increased when the parents were involved. So, hey, why don't you have fun go race your car, bring your family out, have them involved in the aspect of drag racing, and it'll be a great time for everybody. A learning process, a learning experience. Your kids will learn how to be problem solvers, which is great in every real life aspect, no matter what you do.